Here are 10 things that I've learned about marriage from someone who's been divorced since 2008. Number one, who he is now is who he's going to be even after you guys get married, and there is a great chance that he's going to become an even worse version of who he is now. There is no magic that happens once you guys leave the ceremony. There is no magic that happens after you leave your honeymoon. You are still very much the same people you were before those events take place. The second thing is, don't believe in the exception to the rule story. I totally understand that you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, or you saw the TikTok or the YouTube video of a woman who accepted something toxic or ignored something that's normally a red flag in a man, and now they've lived happily ever after, and they have 2.5 kids, and they've been married since 1998. It's either one of three things. Either one, they really did turn out fine and everything actually did turn out great. But actually, it's more than likely going to be one of the two other things. The first one being she's lying, and she needs you to believe that she made a good decision because she so desperately needs to believe that she made a good decision because she's realized over the years that she didn't make a good decision. Or three, it's a situation where they just kind of are existing together. Nobody's going to file for divorce because she's at least happy to be married and he's benefiting from the relationship in some way, so they're just kind of existing together. If you overlook or accept something that is unhealthy or is a red flag, there is a high, very high chance that it will not turn out well for you. If you are blessed with a red flag being handed to you on a silver platter, acknowledge it and run in the other direction. Third thing is, the worst financial decision that a woman can make is to be financially dependent on a man. I get it. There's nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home mom. Some of you might have to be because of this crazy economy that we live in. But what I need you to do is, before you get married, get paperwork, get a prenup in place that if the crap hits the fan and things don't work out, he will have to continue to pay the bills for you for X amount of time so that you are not out on the street or scrambling before you go on maternity leave or become a stay-at-home mom. I need you to have money saved up. I also need you to be honest with yourself and know when it is time for you to go back to work. I don't want you scrambling and selling weight loss shakes because you guys have to figure out a way to make ends meet. In a perfect world, we could all stay home with our babies. I feel like it's important to have that bonding time with your child in their formative years, but unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world. And when the bills start piling up, your loving, supporting husband who wanted you to be a stay-at-home wife might not be so nice after a while. Sometimes a little bit of power goes to people's heads and he might start acting differently towards you because he feels like since he makes the money, he controls the money. You got to think about what happens if he becomes laid off or something financially catastrophic happens. Let me shake you up a little bit. We do not live in a Disney movie, okay, guys? This is the real world. I need you to put yourself and your children in a situation to where no matter what happens, you are going to be okay. If you don't care about yourself, fine, don't care about yourself. But at least make sure that your kids are going to be okay at all times. Number four, it's not working on the relationship if you're the only one that's doing the working. You're the only one that's crying, begging, pleading, praying, seeing a therapist, looking up articles, watching TikTok videos, Googling things, having grace, being patient. It's not work if you're the only person that is doing it. It is a one-sided relationship and you are being taken advantage of. Number five, do not turn your back on your friends. My friends over the years who have had the most happy, healthy relationships are the ones who still made time and hung out and talked to their friends. If you adopt this attitude of I'm married, I can't hang out with single women anymore, or my husband is all I need, those are the famous last words of a relationship that is doomed to fail. People love to say that we need community as an argument as to why relationships are absolutely necessary, but no, that statement just simply needs we need people. You don't need romantic relationships to survive. If you and your husband fall apart, you will need your girls to come and lift you up and support you. There might just be times when you need to bitch and complain about something that might not be that serious, and you need your girls there to talk to, things that they would only be able to relate to. If all you got is your man, what happens if he decides to walk away? What happens if that relationship doesn't work out? What happens if something, God forbid, happens to him? Then what? Number 6, keep taking care of yourself. The number one thing that I hear from women when they email me at the end of their relationship is, I cannot believe I let myself go. I can't believe I stopped taking care of my skin. I can't believe I stopped taking care of my hair. I can't believe I gave up on myself, because we think that once we get a man, that's pretty much it. I've accomplished the goal. If you're only taking care of yourself to get a man, you're taking care of yourself for the wrong reasons, honey. Take care of yourself for you. Take care of yourself to be an example to your children of how confident they should feel and how they should invest in who they are as people. Number 7, you are not a maid, chef, therapist, personal assistant. Be mindful of the things that he says he loves about you. Be mindful of how he treats you in that relationship. If you find out that it's a situation where you're just cooking and cleaning and running his errands for him and getting the gifts for his parents and doing all the things for him, congratulations, honey. He is with you because you are doing things for him, not because you're an amazing person, which you are, but he is fully 100% benefiting from this relationship, and that is why he is with you. I have heard so many women say, well, my boyfriend proposed to me, now I need to learn how to cook. Why? You need to continue being just exactly who you are. Cooking, cleaning, and taking care of a home is not wifely duties. That's shit that adults do. Adults, male, female, they, them, everybody, not just you because you're a woman. Number 9, do not stay for the kids. I remember being a child begging my mom to leave my dad, and we were so much more happy when she finally did. You are not doing your kids any favors by staying in a situation where you are not happy, because newsflash, kids are smart. They can tell when things are not right. They can tell when there's tension. They notice when you guys are avoiding each other. They can hear you guys when you think that they can't, when you guys are arguing. Trust me, your kids want you to be happy more than they want you to simply be married. And if by chance they are upset that the relationship is ending because they want mommy and daddy to stay together, that's fine. That's understandable. But sometimes things don't happen that we want to happen. Things don't always go your way. And if you're not happy, it's okay to walk away from that situation. And you're teaching your kids that, and you're teaching them boundaries, and you're teaching them how they should be treated and how they should act in a relationship if things go bad. Which leads me to the next thing. It is okay to end it, okay? It's okay. Divorce has such a bad stigma around it. Divorce does not mean you failed. You know what failing is? Staying in a relationship that's dead. Staying in a relationship that is causing you trauma and pain. That is failure. But success is making a plan to get out of those situations, leaving those situations, and being able to start over and stand on your own 2 feet if it means you being happy again. Number 10, and the last one, you will inherit whatever their financial status is. If they're broke, you're going to inherit a man that you're going to have to take care of financially, and you're going to inherit all his debts and all the bill collectors calling. If he's well off financially, you will benefit from that. If he's middle class, then you guys will benefit from whatever financial situation he is in, good, okay, bad. You will inherit that situation. It's not going to magically go away. Dual incomes does not necessarily mean more money. Now there's going to be 2 of you using the lights. Now there's going to be 2 of you eating the food. Now there's going to be 2 of you using the car if you only have 1 car. And if you have 2 cars, now there's 2 car notes and 2 insurance payments and 2 cars to put gas in. This is a bonus. Instead of listening to my list and telling me how it's not going to be you because you do this and you do that and you do this and you do that, I need you to actually listen to me and accept the fact that it very well could end up being you. And now I need you to put a plan in place on how you are going to protect yourself, how you are always going to come out okay. There's nothing wrong with falling in love. Marriage, all that stuff can be beautiful with the right person, but I need you to be smart. There's a famous quote that says, "The folly of youth is thinking that what happens to others will never happen to us."